Hey Dale, you better grab you a Coke. You better grab you a Coke because hey, we're gonna talk about it. You see that title? Um, hey, I had to talk to Dale. I just got that. What do you think about it? I just got that. Anyway, welcome to Bonehead Truckers. We're gonna sit here and talk about that title. You see, yes, there is a mega carrier that is actively trying to shut me down, and there's I'm not going to say who that carrier is, but you could probably put two and two together. You know what I mean? So, with that being said, if you like this kind of garbage, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that like button if you like me and my beautiful face. Or if you like Dale over there. One of us, you gotta like one of us. I got a cease and desist from a mega carrier. Yeah, that's right. I have never, in all the years, I have never gotten a cease and desist from not just a mega carrier, but any carrier. Like, I have had people from a lot of different companies, big and small, reach out to me, and most of the time they're appreciative of what Bonehead Truckers does. Even some of the mega carriers. Yeah, absolutely. The ones that don't like me are the obvious ones like Super Ego and all those Chicago companies and all these companies from Eastern Europe coming over here. And then the foreign drivers, and then the people that, want to charge for parking at a truck stop that was once free. I mean, I could go down a list of people who do not like me. The thing about this one is that it is a mega carrier that's tied, and I've been very critical of them, just like I've been very critical of other companies, and they were looking for an opening to shut me up, and they found it. Hey, I slipped, okay? And I own it. But the three posts that what they said, two of them I taken down. One of them, listen, we already had a conversation, right? So their legal person that contacted me and sent me this email, and one other person, we'll get to that. We actually had an email back and forth these last couple of days, and everything is squared away, right? So basically, what they did was send me a cease and desist that is basically a scare tactic to get me to shut up. And these are the people, this company is big enough to squash me and won't even have to freaking lift a finger. Now, I could have a lot of millionaire friends, and I do, people that own trucking companies, we could all go and fight this, but I looked at the two of the three posts, say, well, they got me right there. They got me. No sense. It's like, okay, you got it. I'll take it. I'll gladly take it down. It's exactly what I thought. Gladly. I even had my fun, but I said it was satire, but that's not what they busted me on. It was actually trademark infringement, right? That's where they got me on. I slipped. Especially at a time where they have not been on my good list. So, the thing that got me, a couple of things. First of all, in the cease and desist, this was more of if in a cease and desist, they tell you, says, hey, please take everything that's, listen, I've got plenty of cease and desist, right? And nothing goes beyond it. It never have. They always go and sit there and say, we're going to do this if you stop. And when I don't stop, nothing happens. It's just funny how cease and desist works. But most of those are either small companies or individuals, right? This is a mega carrier. I take them a little bit more serious, right? But in this cease and desist, they said everything like, hey, stop what you're doing, take it down, and we'll go from there. But after they said that, they were saying, well, this is what we actually think about the issues that you're bringing up. It's almost like they're defending their whatever they are. It's almost as if the owner or the person who runs the company wanted to say this to me or say this publicly or whatever, but instead of reaching out or having a conversation, they wanted to do it in a bully kind of way where they could scare a little old East Texas redneck to try to shut me down, right? That's exactly what they were intending to do. And the other thing that got me, really kind of hacked me off, is that they involved a company who I work for, right? That have nothing to do with my post on X, right? Especially in regards to them. They saw that they went to my LinkedIn page, right? And they said, well, oh, you work for this company. You work for this company. Now, my LinkedIn page is my personal page, right? It's not Bonehead Truckers. It's not. It's my personal LinkedIn page, and it shows who I work for. I work for Bonehead Truckers. Yes, I work for this other two companies. And they went after one of those companies, but they didn't go after other companies that I'm associated with, but they went after the small carrier with the 80 trucks. Okay, and they think, well, we're going to throw our weight around. Now, obviously, I take that serious when they, involve a carrier, because that has, that involves people more than just me, right? And my family involves other people and their families. So I take that serious, but I think it's a scumbag thing for them to do. Absolutely. And I told them that in the email. I didn't say scumbag. I said it was wrong. You guys are bullying us. I said that, bullying. You're bullying me, but you're bullying a small carrier. You're a big freaking carrier, but you're out here trying to shut me up using them. That has nothing to do with my ex post. They're not trying to shut me down. They're not trying to say, oh, this video here, this video there. No, it was ex post. They got their freaking feelings hurt, people. And they are a member of the ATA, and I'm gonna tell you guys something. We're freaking getting to them. We are freaking getting to them. Me especially, okay? Because, American Trucking United, American Truckers United, they do things a certain kind of way, right? But I'm not a dog. I'm the freaking dog, man. I'm just a freaking dog at this. I will go and make some posts, that I will probably later regret. Just like in this situation, right? So it's like, oh man, trademark. They got me. Because if it was anything else, if it didn't do the trademark, then they don't got me. It was a trademark thing. That was it. And they were using this just to shut me down. As a matter of fact, they sent me an email without even, they were said, well, we're going to send this certified mail to you. And then email back and forth. Well, I'm going to go by the mail department, and we're going to not mail those out. As if they just wanted to write me an email. I don't know. It's a mega carrier, and it's one of those things you play with fire. I've been playing with fire for years. Swift Transportation. Been showing my freaking videos. If there's anyone who has ever wanted to freaking sue me over the years, it'd be old Swifty Swift. And I've given them plenty of freaking opportunity. And you know what they do? They play my videos in orientations. They actually like my stuff. I hear from people that work for mega carriers, small carriers. I hear from people all the time over the years, not all at once, and they enjoy what I do. And a lot of times they have to be quiet about it. Don't tell anybody, but we like you here. Don't tell our buddies at the ATA. Some of them, listen, I'll give you something. Some of the people who watch me are members of the ATA. Pretty high-ranking people. Imagine that. That's a different story. So, that being said, nothing's going to freaking change here. Okay? I took down 2 posts out of 3 that they asked me. Okay? The other one says, hey, but we made a deal, and I really think that they weren't really wanting to pursue it. They're just looking for a way to shut me up. And they found one with the trademark thing. And so I said, hey, you got me. I concede. But those 2, not the third one that has nothing to do with the trademark. Had everything to do with my opinion. And I said it in the post. I've been really careful with my wordage, my verbiage in these videos and on X. And I try to be real careful. I slipped on 2 things. So there's that. But I corrected it. And so even though they're probably still looking for ways to shut me down and shut me up, they ain't doing it today. And I live to see another freaking day. And one last thing before I let you guys go and watch someone else on YouTube. I appreciate every single viewer out there that has supported my stuff, not only over the years, but especially here recently. Because what we're doing now is so important. Because we've got foreigners coming over here, running over people. Just saw it again. Can't speak English, taking our jobs, driving down rates, okay? And we're fighting that. This 2025 has just been a perfect storm. And you guys have been patient with me on this. You guys have been very supportive. And all the new friends I've made this last year has been a crazy year of growth. Growth in different ways, right? Not just here on YouTube. I'm talking about growth in what I do, my influence. And let me just say this also. You guys know me. I'm the guy that does not play the middle. Hardly ever. Sometimes I do. If it has nothing to do with me, sometimes I'll play the middle. Well, it has something to do with I'm passionate about. I'm black and white. You're on this side of the sand. Or you're not. You know? And that's just the way it is. ATA, don't want to have anything to do with them. All right? Even, you know, and I'll tell people, so, you know, that's in the ATA, leave, you know? But they can't for whatever reason. I don't know. Money? I don't know. OIDA, been very critical of them lately. Can they change their ways? Absolutely they could change their ways. Can they change their stance? Yes. I have hope for OOIDA. Am I pissed off at them? Absolutely. But there's one thing you guys know about me. When it comes to this, I'm loyal to the American truck driver. Because I am one. I mean, I'm an ethnic American. Okay? I'm a freaking truck driver who loves the industry that I came up that I raised my kids on and everything. And now we're here. And it means so much to me. You guys out there still fighting, hauling those loads, whether they may be cheap freight just for the fact you guys are still making it. You guys are fighting in your own way. I'm fighting for you using the talents that I have. Here on YouTube, on X, pissing people off in all the right places, okay? That's where I really get my kicks off of, right? It's pissing people off in the right places. When I hear someone's pissed off at me and they send me a cease and desist, I don't get scared and run. I freaking hammer down. But I'll understand. The trademark thing, they got me. They got me. But I ain't backing down and I ain't letting off the gas. The reason why I haven't said their name is just for the simple fact is, I'm, you know, just trying to mellow the situation a little bit, okay? Just for the fact that there's other people involved than just me, okay? But one thing you're going to get out of me is being authentic to what I believe. Do I change my mind sometimes? Absolutely. Sometimes I see things differently than what I used to, yeah. Is my opinion popular all the time? Absolutely not. It's not opinion. It's not popular. When in regards to people that are trying to do harm or trying to support their own belly in trucking, okay? I'm a threat to that. I'm a threat to that. But I'm a fighter. I'm a freaking fighter, especially on here. Now, fighting physically, I ain't got it. I ain't got it. But I'll fight right on here, and I'll fight for American truck drivers, because I is one. I appreciate you guys, again, watching this video. Hit the like button and all that. We're still going to be fighting. One of these days, if you want me to, we'll talk about this situation even more, and we'll talk about the company. Okay? That's down the road. But when that company, hey, if that company messes up, and I catch it, right, I'm going to put it right here on YouTube with their name on them. I ain't scared like that. I ain't scared like that. Just got to pay attention to what I do to cover my P's and Q's. My X's and O's. Connect the dots. Okay, I better shut this off like really bad. This is sounding horrible. Bonehead Truckers and Big E, we gone.